Ebenezer Opamwo. So guys, I'm with Opamwo again. He's also with us with Mpower, and then a student at Michigan Technology University as well. Okay, so Opamwo, today's video, you know, I caught you outside today, so it's just a discussion we are going to do.
Okay.
So I wanted to know, you know, a lot of students want to apply to Mpower from Africa, from Europe, from Russia, from everywhere.
Yeah.
And you know, Mpower is not limited to only students from Africa, right? Yeah. So it means if a student is from Russia, from China, as long as they want to study in US or Canada, they can take Mpower student loan, right?
You're right.
All right. So I want to know how much is Mpower willing to sponsor a student? Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Joe. Mpower can give as much as $100,000 for you to come to US and study with.
Wow.
But obviously, you might not even need that money.
Okay.
And that's for just a year.
Wow, just a year.
Just a year.
So Mpower can give a student $100,000, up to $100,000.
Yes, for 1 year.
That's serious.
That's serious. I took personally.
Wow.
I took $69,000.
Wow, that's no small money.
No, not at all.
$69,000.
This money, I can say even my ancestors they've not seen that money before. But you know, Mpower said, let me give you this money for you to come to US and study. And
it's not just US, Canada, everywhere.
Canada, yes.
So it means those who will click the link and then apply to Mpower can get funding to study in Canada and US.
Straightforward.
And then it's like almost every good school is sponsored by Mpower.
That tells you enough about their credibility.
Wow, yeah.
Because they work with top schools.
Yeah, because it's like all the good schools are on Mpower.
Yeah,
so once a student, and that's like majority of the schools in US. Yeah. So the students just have to check the schools when they are applying.
You know the funny thing? No, when I went to my finance office, I'm using a loan. He said Mpower. Without me mentioning the type of loan.
So you didn't even have to mention the type of student loan you were using.
So it's that popular.
Wow, so it's like everybody is now taking Mpower for their students. Wow. Yes. So it means all the students watching us have an opportunity to study in US and then in Canada with Mpower loan.
No, Mpower says you take care of your books, they will take care of your finances.
Wow, so it means okay, so if someone moves to US with Mpower, they don't even have to think about money.
No.
Because Mpower is like taking care of everything.
Taking care of your money, your expenses and other things.
Wow.
So no need to think about how I'm going to get money for my fees.
Wow.
Just come. And once you get good grades, you get hired by good companies.
Yes, and you know there are a lot of companies in US that are willing to hire us. A lot of companies.
It's crazy.
You know, most of the students are like, oh, so after I'm done with school, how would I repay my loan? How would you like to tell them?
Let me tell you something. You know, I started applying to internships when I was even back in Ghana.
Wow.
There's a handshake.
Wow, yeah.
You know, we are doing career fair, I think on the 19th of September.
Okay.
Here on campus.
Okay.
And the kind of companies reaching out, even this morning, Caterpillar sent me a message that I should meet them at their booth.
Wow.
So the point is, you just come and then enroll, focus on your studies, Mpower take care of your fees, and get good grades, and you'll be like,
you are good to go.
They'll fight over you. And you know what's the funny thing? When you come down as a master student, you are a supervisor automatic.
Yeah.
Once you become a supervisor.
Because you are getting
master's
higher
degree.
education.
So it's not like you're having a degree or what. Master's degree, you're a supervisor. And a supervisor in the US, you know, one guy shared something with me. He's Peter. I think he went for his internship recent times. He said that when he went, the supervisor he met, because of his credentials as a mechanical engineer with master's degree, he was taking more money than the supervisor.
Wow.
That's the system here.
Wow, that's the system in US.
If you deserve it, they'll give it to you.
Concerning the students, so how would you consider a student? I'm assuming I'm a student.
Okay.
And I'm coming from a country like Ghana, Nigeria, or Kenya. And I'm coming from a poor family. Does Mpower care that I'm from a poor family?
No.
Do they take that into consideration?
Not
that this
at all.
person is from a poor family, so the person cannot pay the...
If that was to be the actual reason they sanction loans, I don't think I personally would have been here.
None of us
would
have
have been
here.
Most of the guys have helped you,
Yeah.
So it's not about your background.
Wow. So
they care about where you are going, not where you are from.
Meaning they believe in the future of the students that are coming from the numerous countries. And everybody can apply.
Anyone.
No matter country, no matter the country you are coming from. So if I'm coming from Russia, as long as I'm coming to study in the US
and Canada, yes, you qualify to apply.
And the students can do that by checking with the link we will post to this video. So we are going to post a link attached to this video where you can just click straight forward. It's a specialized link. So if you click it, it will just take you to a page to create your account with Mpower. And then you can check your eligibility even before you receive admission from your school. So once your admission is in, you just continue with the application and then you get your loan approved and you are fully funded.
Yes.
When you say fully funded, everything, your
living expenses,
everything,
the tuition, everything. So I even tell people that before they apply to schools, they should use the link provided. Go there and check the school's Mpower sponsors or supports before they even start the application.
Yeah. So they should check the schools that, because there are schools that are sponsored by Mpower Finance, and the schools, it can be Canada or US. It's not just US. If you want to study in Canada, first use our link and then find out the schools Mpower sponsors in Canada and apply to those schools. Mpower will fund everything. And for the US, the number of schools Mpower is sponsoring is uncountable. So mostly, as long as you are coming to a good school, Mpower will definitely sponsor that school. So you just check, make sure you use the link we posted to this video to check. Okay, so Pambo, tell us, the students coming, most of them also have this question with visa interview. So when they go and they are asked how they are going to repay their loan, and then just basically their funding. Tell us something. I know you have coached a lot of students with their funding. So tell us something.
You know, remember in the past video I shared 5 key requirements an applicant need to meet for the visa to be approved. And the 4th one was funding. And according to the Nationality and Immigration Act, funding for your education in the US is very important. And loan could be a source of your funding. So this is a personal experience. I met a viewer in Accra. So I asked her, I think I shared in the previous video, about why they deny people with Mpower loans or like loans. Because loans are something, the money is ready available.
Yeah, it's really liquid. It's cash.
Once you get in US, your tuition is
one of the strongest funding for
visas. So I was like, why should they even deny people?
Yeah, somebody coming from Ghana, especially in Africa, that's where they are denying most of them.
Yes. And the view made it clear to me that people come and they're not able to demonstrate clearly how they're going to pay back the interest. Now, initially it wasn't so. But I've given either out too much information to some of the viewers. There's some interest I need to pay. They felt initially that you complete school before you start making payments.
Which is the principal payment.
But if giving the viewers information that, look, I'll pay interest, then the onus lies on you to prove to the viewer your payment strategy. That as a student, my name is Ebenezer. I've taken loan to go to US to study and do my master's in electrical engineering. However, I'm obligated to pay interest the moment I start schooling.
Interest payment, which is like almost very small money.
Yes. So to pay this, my dad, my uncle, my auntie,
who is
consumer relating agent or electrical engineer with precious mining, will be willing to pay the interest. So I can also concentrate on my education. And now, initially, the Mpower sanction letter was enough. For a visa interview.
Which is still enough though. We are only looking at if you are asked extended questions. Because there are some of the students that just went, your funding, they'll provide the loan sanction letter. And they are approved.
I read the loan sanction letter.
I was never asked how I'm going to repay my loan. But you know, visa consulars are different. And then they behave differently in different locations. And everybody's case is different. So in case you are asked how you repay your loan, that is what Pamboy is teaching you.
So a way to pay your loan, the sanction letter could be enough to tell the viewer that I have this. But to be on the safer side, I always say that it's better for you to be prepared for war, for one not to happen, than not prepare for one to happen, for you to be found wanting. So you can get a bank statement in case you're being asked from the person who you think will be able to pay your interest. As a person, you can also provide your own personal funds and use it as a way to support your interest payment. And also, you can also demonstrate to the viewer that, look, for me not to pay too much interest, I've discussed with my housing that instead of me to have my personal room, I'll go in for a shared room with a roommate. And this will reduce my living expenses cost
in the US.
Which will help me pay less interest. Now, any viewer on earth, mark my words, would think and know that indeed this person is a bona fide student.
Diligence.
You can even go to the stand and tell the viewer that, look, your dad was your co-applicant. Because it was a decision you took with your dad.
With your parents.
Now, dad, at this time, I want to go and do my master's. But we don't have the readily available cash for my tuition. I can also wait. But Mpower is there for me. Then your dad supported you to apply. Now, when you go for the interest, your dad has an apartment. He puts that for rent. So your dad can use that rent to also support you as you study.
Yeah.
And it's the easiest way to fund education.
Okay.
So if you're able to demonstrate to the view about a payment strategy, your visa can never be denied.
Okay.
Trust me.
Yes, and then I think one of the ways is to also, Mpower is giving you money for personal expense, which is a lot of money. So you can tell the viewer that, hey, even if I decide not to work ever to pay my interest, whilst I'm schooling, Mpower is giving me enough money that I'll be able to settle my interest payment without working.
Yes.
Because most of us, we can choose not to work because the money Mpower gives you alone can settle your interest payment. And you even have a lot left because the whole semester, how much interest are you paying? And you have been giving, sometimes the personal expense alone is around $7,000. So it's nothing really. Your interest payment is nothing.
Right.
Okay, so Pambo, people are also asking that after they are done with school, Mpower, you have to start making principal payments 6 months after graduation.
Yeah.
Are the jobs in US well equipped to pay them much to pay off their loan without any financial burden?
Yeah, before even I answer that question, let me chip in something before we proceed. It doesn't even make sense for you to use loan to pay loan. That's why most of the students sometimes try to work.
Yeah.
But if you work, at least you're also engaging in something like to get some sort of money. But you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So, with the question you ask, employment. On the 19th of September, we are doing career festival here on campus. Okay. And the kind of message I'm receiving from potential employers, I'm even overwhelmed. Trust me.
Wow.
Caterpillar even messaged me this morning about that they are coming.
Yeah.
So I should meet them at their booth.
That's how much opportunity there is
so
in the US.
It's limitless. So I even started applying to internship jobs. You qualify to do internship after 2 semesters. But you know why? They plan ahead of time.
Yeah.
So if you want to do something next year, they'll start this year. You know what funny thing? Yesterday I received a message from Mpower telling me about a career fair in my school.
Wow, it means Mpower is more.
They care about me.
They have these programs they do for the students on the loans. Yeah. Career development programs. They are teaching the students even your CV.
So in the attachments they told me that they gave us a list of some checklists that I need to go through. My CV, book appointment to see my career advisor on campus. Like they are making things seamless for you. To be able to land a good job. So with all these packages, you'll be fine.
Yes.
Like
you'll be good to go.
I can't express that. Some things you can't use words to express them.
Yeah.
They're emotional.
Yeah.
So if I'm to start to talk about these things, but just come.
Come. The thing is come.
Applying. Come.
That's the key. The key is come. And to come, you need Mpower. Okay. Exactly. To come to study in the US, fully funded by Mpower, you need to apply to Mpower. And most of the students that are planning to come to school in January in US have to apply now.
Yes,
start applying to your school, apply to Mpower, and we are here for you. We have attached the link to apply. It's a simplified link to apply for your student loan. Yeah. We are here for you. We will attach our details to the video. You can just hit any of us up. You add it to our WhatsApp platform. Remember, whatever we are doing is non-profit. Okay, you don't pay us for anything. Just apply with our link or our referral code to also help us gain our rewards with Mpower. But we are not charging you anything. You apply, you get admitted to your school, and then first find your eligibility with our link.
Very important.
Use the link posted in the description. I also post the link in the first comment, so you can just click the link, create your account with Mpower, find out about your school, and you can even use the link to find out about the schools Mpower is funding on the Mpower website. Okay, and then get to know your schools. If you want to study in the US or Canada, Mpower is the best for you. US or Canada. Okay, and Mpower has schools they are sponsoring, and majority of the schools are in US. For US, I can tell you, as long as your school is a good school,
why not?
Because Mpower is a credible institution. They cannot just go around and be sponsoring any strange.
School,
But if it's a good school, I can tell you, Mpower is there for you. So you use the link to apply. Most of the videos we'll be posting from now, you always see Ebenezer and myself because we are with Mpower. You will see us in most of the videos. We are also students like you, so we understand where you are. We've been there. We've been there. So you can put your question on us, any question, or you can post the question in the comment section so that we will address it in our next video. Also, if you use our link to apply for your loans, what we can do to help is that we can expedite your process so that you receive a decision on your loan as soon as possible. Because in Africa and then in Europe and other countries, because these days it's not easy to come by visa dates. you have to make sure you are on point with everything you are doing.
You should be
right?
strategic about everything. You know, and some people even get assistantship.
Okay.
But the insurance are not being covered by assistantship.
Okay.
They can also apply to Mpower.
Yeah, Mpower will do everything for you.
So it's very important.
With Mpower, just concentrate on your books. They will do everything.
And, you know, I said initially that Mpower says that you take care of your books. They will take care of your finances.
Yeah.
And people say, oh, then after school I'll pay loan.
Oh, relax. Mpower says take care of your books. They will take care of your finances, okay?
Your job is to be here.
Your job is to be here. Come here, Mpower will do everything. Yeah. And remember, you have to get your Mpower loan approved in Ghana. You don't have to get here before applying to Mpower. You can do that, but it's too, risky. Because if time is not on your side. So you just apply in your home country. It doesn't matter where you are. You can be coming from Europe, Africa, Asia, everywhere. Mpower says, you know what? Your duty is your books, and our duty is your funding. You will take care of everything, your personal expense. Even if you want to buy a car, just factor it into your loan application. Mpower knows what to do about it because they are here for you. And if you're a student that is traveling with your spouse, we have to talk about that one too. You know, Mpower works with you to meet your expenses.
Your needs,
So they know your spouse is not allowed to work on student visa. So they will make sure your spouse is sorted with the amount of money they approve for you. That's how much Mpower is interested.
You know one funny thing? When I applied, I said I wanted $50,000.
Okay.
So I was there and I got an email telling me that they've evaluated my application and they think I deemed $69,000.
What?
I said, what? $69K.
Wow.
Come on. This money. So I accepted the offer. And one thing is, my cost of attendance for the whole year is just $36,000.
Okay.
And even with the $66,000, my tuition is just $19,000.
Wow.
So the $15+
it's all money Mpower is giving to you.
That is even an estimation by the school. But Mpower is giving me that money.
And it's more than enough.
Oh, so
you're going to live like a king studying in the US.
So I tell people that I'm okay.
Yeah. In fact, for me, I think the students that are on Mpower loans in the US live comfortable than even the funded students.
Yeah.
Because you have money at your disposal.
Yes.
And this is good money from a good source that is going to help you to live comfortably whilst you study in the US. And we all know that an education in the US cannot be compared to an education anywhere in the world. US and Canada, right? So if you want to study in Canada or US, Mpower should be your. So Opambo, tell them something. You know, a lot of people are watching from Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, Botswana, everywhere, Europe, Finland. Everybody is watching you. So tell them something. And also, they would like to know, mostly you handle the coaching for the visa application if they are put on the platforms. So just tell them something. You know,
I'll start with the quote by a man called Oscar Wells.
Okay.
He said, we are all in the gutters, but some are looking at the stars.
Yeah.
So irrespective of your situation, it is incumbent upon you to rise up to the occasion and change your situation. Okay. Now, the moment you travel, poverty will become a thing of the past in your family, your immediate family, your generation to come. And this will be possible through Mpower. Because even plane tickets, $1,000 is sometimes very difficult for people to get. But now I'll tell you, if you apply and you get your Mpower loan approved,
you can even take money from your friend and come.
When you come,
Mpower, when they provide your personal expense, you pay the money back to your friends.
Simple like that.
That's it.
And
you can take loan from your church, your bank or something.
Anywhere.
When you come, once you are in school, you enroll. Mpower will give you your personal expense. You can return the money to.
You see.
Wow.
So it gives you that flexibility. For you to be able to settle in as quick as possible.
So it's like Mpower is like basically lifting you. You are not using any of your effort.
No.
All you have to do is just get an admission. And then Mpower is just lifting you from wherever you are straight to the US or Canada. This is serious.
You know, I have a boss, a former boss that I work with in Ghana. So the senior brother works at a security agency in Ghana. And then my boss, I was discussing with him yesterday that he forgot to tell his brother about the loan I'm using because the brother said he has spent over 100,000 Ghana cedis and they still need to send like 40K for the son to go to Canada. And I said, oh, boss, you know me now. I was taking than you. You know how much I was taking. So if I'm able to study here, do my master's here, it means there's an unseen hand somewhere. I've been said, oh, so I've started the conversation with the senior brother to help the child with the Mpower application in Canada. So I think Mpower is the gateway for
especially needy students
the underprivileged
to also come here and study
and get the quality of education, the standard of life and living.
Wow.
You know, you live good.
You live good. You live good.
One thing that interests me most is that you can change and rewrite the history of your family.
Yeah.
Once you move.
Yeah.
So don't let anybody tell you that loan is the bad thing. No.
Yeah.
Come and get the loan, get your degree, and be on top of the world.
Yes. Once you have an education in the US, bro, you're there. And Mpower is willing to sponsor you. So we are not just communicating with Africans. We are communicating with everyone who wants to study in the US or Canada. This is your opportunity to study in the US and Canada, fully funded. Okay. So we're gonna end today's video here. In the coming videos, we are gonna bring other students in. But you always see, like I said, myself and Opambo, because we are ambassadors with Mpower Finance. You always see us in the videos, and we are students just like you. We've been where you are, and so we know what to do at when. Yeah, so you just get into contact. We always put our contacts in the video description and also on the video. You get.
Sometimes people don't even understand our motivation for doing some of these.
Yeah. People are like, why these guys help?
I know where I've been to.
Yeah.
And where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
So I see this to be an opportunity for people like myself to change their life.
Yeah.
That's why we are motivated to each and every day come and tell them to apply.
Because today is Saturday, you should be enjoying yourself somewhere at the beach. Well, we are in Michigan Tech. And hey guys, apply to Michigan Tech. That's the nicest university in US.
Yes.
Which university gives you boats to, today is Saturday, we are enjoying. This is Michigan Tech. Apply Michigan Technological University and Mpower will fund you. And it's not just Michigan Tech. Every good university in the US, Mpower will. Over like 500 plus universities. So we are looking at almost every university. Yeah. So Opambo and I think we are going to end our video here
for now.
Yeah. So you can get into contact with us. We will help you to go about your application. But remember, when you are doing your application, use our referral link, because
very important.
That is also you giving back to us for the little we are also doing for you to bring you up here. And also use our link to apply so that we can expedite your application. And then you get a decision as early as possible to book your. And also with issues, some of the students sometimes they need help with paying their service fee and stuff. We are there for you.
Come on.
Yes, you have to contact us. We help you pay your service fee in the US and everything. As long as you are being funded by Mpower, you are part of our family. So apply with the link, get into contact with us, and then stay connected. So Opambo,
bro,
thank you for coming. Definitely we put in another video next week.
Obviously.
Yeah. So guys,
see you guys.